Set in the period between the end of the series and the feature film Serenity, Life Signs is the fifth novel set in the beloved universe created by Joss Whedon. Written by author James Lovegrove, the story takes us back to the verse once again with a tale taking place after Inara and Book's departure. Set in a world known as the Verse, Firefly takes place in a distant solar system colonized by humanity after Earth lost the ability to support life. With dozens of planets and hundreds of moons, these worlds were terraformed, with the central planets controlled by the all-powerful Alliance. Resisting their advance, the outer planets fought back in a devastating war for independence. Following their defeat, Captain Malcolm Reynolds found a new place on board a Firefly-class transport named Serenity. Life Signs features the majority of the series crew in an all-new adventure filling in the space between the end of the television series and the feature film. Mal is unexpectedly summoned to Inara's bedside when he discovers the devastating news. Inara is dying. Suffering from a deadly disease that threatens to end her life, Mal will risk anything for the smallest chance of saving her, even if it means breaking into prison. It delighted me to no end to discover that they were producing novels based on the Firefly universe. With the short-lived run of the series and the all-too-soon cancellation that came with it, it was inevitable with the series loved enough by fans to get a major motion picture that there would be more stories to tell in this setting. Having read them all so far, I couldn't wait to get my hands on this one as well. Written by an author who has penned several Firefly novels in the past, I knew he already had a good grasp on the crew and their individual voices. The nature of the series meant that in order to have all of our beloved characters, most of the novels to date covered the period between the series and the movie. Now this particular one leans closer to the film's time period than the series, as by this point both Inara and Book have left the ship, and the crew as it stands numbers 7. The book begins with Mal learning Inara suffers from a rare and particularly deadly form of cancer. Seeking a way to cure her, he is willing to do anything for even the smallest chance of success. Following the only thread of hope he has to the self-governed prison world of Atada, he, along with Zoe, Jane, and Simon, make their way into the prison to find the elusive Dr. Wang. But as with all such plans, things soon get much more complicated. I have to say this book was a good read. It flowed nicely, felt like all the characters matched their voices in my head, and even surprised me once or twice. The story was well written, with even the new characters feeling right at home with the ones we know so well, which is always a challenge in a series as well known and beloved as Firefly. I thought everyone got their fair share of the spotlight, and plot twists were satisfying and well earned. I definitely recommend this book to anyone who's a fan of the series, and I am looking forward to reading the next story in the Firefly universe.
Thanks for watching, and if you liked it, click the subscribe button and leave a comment below. You can also find me on Twitter and a few other places on the web, or support me via Patreon or Ko-fi. Zebra hugs!